what does that, like, how does your employers see that relate to, something like that?
It's a good one. There's a lot of transferable skills, I would say. So as far as being on the radio, broadcasting, or radio, TV, you're really a people person, and you have a lot of those interpersonal skills where they would translate well into a career in sales. And so I think that's kind of even me thinking about what I'm passionate about. I like meeting new people. Another thing to me that I'm big on is teamwork. So being a part of that and kind of being able to foster that energy, I think is probably something that I was really looking for at the time and something I really enjoy now. So when my employer was looking at that, it wasn't just from that standpoint of going from broadcasting to the sales career, but also I had some valid consumer goods experience with Philip Morris, to where Fathead, wall graphics, you hear that, but we still are a consumer goods company. So I think that was really attractive to them, that I had that experience from that end, that I could really hit the ground running and be able to start my career at Fathead.
Do you think that was unique? It's a bit different than what you, like you said, it's a people's good, but it's a bit different than what you majored in. Do you think that was just the case for you, or do you think many people who major in something specific can get good jobs in some other field? Is that usual or unusual?
No, I'd say it's usual. As far as going to school, and here's another thing too that I want you guys to know. Don't think you have to have this laser focus right away as you're going. It's something where you can figure out along the way. I mean, I'm 26 now, and Fathead's a great career for me right now, and I feel I'm very fortunate to have kind of a quote-unquote dream job. But not saying that I may feel a different way 5 years down the road, and maybe I need to reset and reevaluate. I mean, it's up to you guys, but never think that you're kind of backing yourself into a box where you can't try other opportunities or take a risk to do something different. So to answer your question, I would say it's something where you go to school, you get that degree, it opens up the door for other opportunities that are out there.
Have you ever made a fathead of yourself?
Good question. As you guys, if you don't know, Fathead Custom is something that we do now, where you can upload your own photos and you can get a Fathead created of yourself. Actually, for my wedding that's coming up here in a few weeks, or not a few weeks, a few months actually, it seems like a few weeks, we've been planning so much, but we're actually going to probably have a little takeaway for our gift bags, and we're going to do the little, maybe like a picture of ourselves or our wedding party that they're going to be in there. So yeah, we're definitely going to be creating some of ourselves. It'll be on eBay if you guys are interested.
Do you see yourself in the future? Are you going to try to, climb the ranks in Fathead, or do you think you might, move on to something bigger, or do you not know right now? And my second question is, you're 26 and you have a really good job. That sounds a bit unusual to me. What do you think that's because of something you did purposely, or just a little bit of luck, or both?
No, that's a really good question. As I said again, I feel really fortunate to be where I'm at right now, and obviously there's a lot of hard work and effort that goes into it. But I think the most attractive part of kind of being in a startup, so to speak, is that you get in on the ground floor, and as you guys go in, whether you're working for another company or you're going on your own entrepreneurial venture, it's all up to you. It's what you make it. And I think as far as Fathead's concerned, yeah, it's a great opportunity for right now. We're a young company, and you see a lot of the advertising and people that I talk to, whether it's teams or different marketing folks, they think we're this 500-person company, 1,000-person company where we have 57 employees. So it's one of those things where timing's everything, and I got in at the right time, and I was able to prove myself, and obviously work hard to ascend and get to where I'm at today. So I think it's more or less a lot of the timing that worked into it, and hard work and effort, and kind of being the opportunity that it was. I think you asked another one in there too.
My other one was, do you see yourself trying to get higher in the ranks of Fathead, or do you think eventually, like you're 26, do you think you're just going to try to take that experience and go do something bigger, or can you just not tell it?
I would say something that you guys probably feel very similar to is you're really looking for the next step to start your own business, start your own company. And I think, using this, all the resources and things that I've learned and these experiences through my career thus far, I'd really like to channel that into my own business. And right now, I don't really know what that is, but I see myself owning my own business someday and providing opportunities for everyone in this area. So whether I'm starting in downtown Detroit, which I would like to do, I kind of have this vision that, kind of going with the same sports theme of what I'm passionate about, having my own sports bar. And I think that's something that I've always wanted to do, and hopefully I'll be able to achieve that someday. But no, that's a great question. I mean, it's not over from here. I don't feel like I'm done. Obviously I'm a young guy, but I would love to have a business of my own, and I think that's kind of where the economy and everything's going.
How much money does Fathead make each year, like overall?
Overall, we are about a $30 million business. So we're not a mega conglomerate company that most people think we would be. Year over year we've grown, and with any startup, the first couple of years I was there, we unfortunately we weren't profitable, but it's just because everything that we made was going right back into the business, and we were investing in it. But last year we were profitable. Going forward this year, it's going to be even more so, and back to the custom piece. Just kind of giving you a background about our business, we pay so much money to the leagues for licensing fees, and so whether or not we sell one item or 100,000, we're still having to pay X amount to the league to have that license and have the rights. So it's very cost prohibitive on some of the licenses that you may have that really don't produce very well, like a WWE wrestling, for example, or something like that. So with that in mind, we're really finding new ways to reinvent ourselves or to get away from those upfront costs. So custom's one of them. We don't have to pay anything from a royalties perspective, and it's just cost. So you can imagine the type of margin that we're making on items like that and why we're making such a push for it.